A selective repeat sliding window protocol is used in computer communication network. 3 bytes are used for the packet sequence number. What is the maximum window size in case GBN protocol is used? So GBN stands for Go Back N protocol, and the sender window size is given by 2 to the power of n, and n here is 3 bytes, that is the sequence number, minus 1. So 2 to the power 3 is 8, and minus 1 we get 7. So the maximum window size for Go Back N protocol when 3 bytes are used for the packet sequence number is 7. Here we can see that for stop and wait, GBN, and selective repeat, these are the differences, and for sender window size, for GBN it is 2 to the power n minus 1, and the receiver window size is 1. A sender has a sliding window of 4-bit sequence. If the first 15 frames have been sent, the frame number the receiver is expecting in case of GBN ARQ, that is Go Back N automatic repeat request, starting frame number is 0. So the 16th frame has number 15 in binary, that is 1111. Host A is sending data to host B over a full duplex link. A and B are using sliding window protocol for flow control. The send and receive window sizes are 5 packets each. Data packets sent only from A to B are all 100 bytes long, and the transmission time for such packet is 50 microseconds. Acknowledgement packets sent only from B to A are quite small and require negligible transmission time. The propagation delay over the link is 200 microseconds. What is the maximum achievable throughput in this communication? So the formula for throughput is efficiency into bandwidth. So we calculate the maximum possible efficiency here using this formula. Efficiency is given by useful time divided by total cycle time, that is transmission time divided by transmission time plus 2 times propagation time plus time required for acknowledgement frame, the transmission time of acknowledgement frame. So it can be written as this, and here as the acknowledgement frame is quite small, T acknowledgement by T transmission tends to 0. So going back to the question, maximum possible efficiency is given by 1 upon 1 plus 2 into propagation delay divided by transmission time, which is 1 plus 2 into 200 divided by 50. The values of transmission time and propagation time are already given, so efficiency turns out to be 1 by 9. So we calculate bandwidth as length of the transmission line divided by the transmission time, that is 100 bytes divided by 50 microseconds, which gives us 16 into 10 to the power 6 bits per second, that is 16 Mbps. Now throughput is given by 5 upon 9 into 16 Mbps. That turns out to be 1.11 into 10 to the power 6 bytes per second. We have multiplied 5 here in this case and not taken efficiency is 1 by 9 because the efficiency in this case is sender window size divided by 1 plus 2a. As sender window size is already given, which is 5. So we have taken 5 by 9 in place of efficiency, and 16 Mbps is the bandwidth. There is also another variation of this question where the size of the frame is given as 1000 bytes, for which the throughput will be 11.11 into 10 to the power 6 bytes per second, 11.11 into 10 to the power 6 bytes per second. I hope you understood this question. If you have any doubts, please leave them in the comments and I will be happy to answer them. Frames of 1000 bits are sent over a 10 kbps channel using a geostationary satellite whose propagation time from the Earth is 270 milliseconds. Acknowledgements are always piggybacked onto data frames. That means the size of the data frame and the acknowledgement frame are both same. Hence, the size of the acknowledgement frame is 1000 bits. The headers are very short. 3-bit sequence are used. So 3-bit sequence, and using stop and wait protocol, we get n equal to 8. What is the maximum efficiency if the channel utilizes stop and wait protocol? So stop and wait protocol with we assume that as it is not given, we assume that it is a selective repeat ARQ where the sender window size and the receiver window size are same. So efficiency is given by transmission time divided by transmission time plus 2 times propagation delay plus time required by acknowledgement frame. So into sender window size, as the sender window size is given. So transmission time is F by C, that is the size of the frame divided by the capacity of the channel. The same for acknowledgement frame, which is the size of the acknowledgement frame divided by the channel capacity. And as selective repeat is used, the window size is n by 2, which is in this case 8 by 2, which gives us 4. So we replace sender window size by 4 and we solve this to get 0.54. As the efficiency is 0.54, the channel utilization turns out to be 54%. I hope you understood this question. Please check out the formula for calculating efficiency in a selective repeat ARQ and how we use window size. As you can see in this table for SR, the efficiency is given by n. This is not the same n as I have used in the question. This n stands for WS, which is sender window size divided by 1 plus 2a, and a is the ratio of propagation delay divided by 2 into propagation A is the ratio of propagation delay divided by the transmission time. So I hope you understood this question, and if you have any doubt you can ask in the comments and I will be happy to help you out. Thank you. Suppose the frames are 1250 bytes long, including 25 bytes of overhead. Also assume the acknowledgement frames are 25 bytes long. Calculate the efficiency of stop and wait ARQ in a system that transmits at R equal to 1 Mbps, that is 10 to the power 6 bits per second, that is the channel capacity, and propagation delay of 1 milliseconds, that is 10 to the power minus 3 seconds for a channel with a bit error rate of 10 to the power minus 6. So the formula for efficiency is here is data divided by the total size of the frame into 1 upon 1 plus 2a, that is a is the ratio of propagation delay, 2 into propagation delay plus acknowledgement frame. As acknowledgement frame is significant in this case, we have to take it into account, and the value of tt, that is transmission time, here is given by f by r, and putting it in the formula and putting it in this formula, which is transmission time divided by transmission time plus 2 into propagation delay plus t acknowledgement, and we replace it here, and this is what we get. And this here is the section for error. We have been given that the bit error rate is 10 to the power minus 6 for the frame, and here we replace e by 10 to the power minus 6 and the frame size as 1250. As there is no error rate for acknowledgement frame given, we choose to not include it here. So we put all these values into the formula and solve, and we get 0.793 as the efficiency. You can also do this question with error rate of 10 to the power minus 5 and 10 to the power minus 4 for practice, and please let me know if you were able to solve this or not in the comments, and I hope you understood this solution. Thank you for watching.